Here's the deal. This customer of mine's got these two 65 Impalas, and one of them, a tree fell on the top and bent it down. That other one was just a hull that he found on advertised for sale. It had really rusty floorboards and somebody had cut a lot of metal out of it, but it's got a really nice top, so I got to cut that top off and put it on this car. But before I finish chopping this top off, I wanted to show you some of the things that I've done to it. You know, in my first cuts, I cut way beyond the factory seams, which I'm going to go through. I mean, I'll replace this top at this seam right here. I'll finish melting that lead out and then drill out those spot welds and take that off. But I go ahead and make a rough cut to chop off the bulk of the top so it's easier to work with smaller pieces of metal. And it kind of gives me an idea of how the car's put together. I also took and put some little scissors jacks on the bottom of it. These are pretty rigid cars, but still, you know, when you cut a top off, you never know if they're going to change the way it's shaped. After I did that, I put some weights inside the car to equal the amount that top weighs. Be better to do this on an easy liner frame machine or something like that, but I don't have one of those. Like I said, on the damaged top, I chop it way inside where I plan to replace it at. And on this top here, I'll do exactly the opposite. I will cut it way below. I'll cut it down here and right along this line that I put. And then once I chop that off, I'll take off this metal here from the spot weld. That's the way I plan to put it on. Anyway, I've got just a little bit more cutting to do. I thought I'd film that. Need to have my gloves on. Tell this blade's about to break. left a little bit of that intact up there so that it wouldn't flop around too much. Another one of these jobs where I could use somebody helping me, but I'm by myself. There she goes. Put that top out of the way, it's easier to work with. Now I've just got little small pieces of metal that I can bend back and forth and work the spot welds loose on. Like I said, the same will go for the other side. That's where I'm at. I'll make more videos later of this. It's a good old car. I remember seeing this thing drive around the city of Fort Worth. Got my work truck 57 Chevy all loaded down with tools. Look how nice that thing is. Anyway, stay tuned for more chopping and welding action.